We can do up on the wall. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, Colombia. Woo. Okay, good work, guys. Really good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
This is a very simple training board that we use to teach our technicians how to install expansion joints and also how to do basic painting skills. It's only a small board, as you can see, about 1.2 meters wide and about half a meter tall. But within this one board, we really can learn a lot of skills and teach the guys a lot of skills. So the guys can learn basic measuring and getting lines parallel with the works that they're marking up ready to paint, how to mask up for expansion joints, silicon joints and sealant joints as you'll see them installing, and how to do the masking tape and get the masking tape exactly right for the exact right profile, and then install a really high quality expansion joint as you see in bathrooms and showers and also in many areas internal and external on buildings. And then we go through marking up just a rectangular section, and we concentrate on a little bit of measuring so the guys can get the measurement from the top border and then mask out a beautiful rectangle. But the main point is that we want the lines being parallel, so we really teach the guys to, when they're doing their work, we want the lines being painted and the lines being installed with different repair works or expansion joints or different colours coming together. It's very important that they learn how to do parallel lines. Sometimes a line may have to be a little bit to the side in order to be parallel with the existing building to give it that aesthetic straight look. Yeah, so a little bit of artwork comes into it when they're learning these skills, but this board really takes you from start to finish, measuring, taping, installing and finishing expansion joints, painting a surface from cutting in to an edge and using a roller to roll out a full section and getting an even uniform coating of paint. And we can then take this board, as you'll see in the video following this one, the guys will actually put the board up on the wall at our training centre, and then they'll learn how to do it in the harnesses. And that will be coming next week because it'll be a bit too much to show in one video. But the first one, you see they're using the training where they learn how to do it on a table to start with, gain the skill, and next week we're going to take it up onto the wall and you'll see how they have to do it from within their harness, hanging off the ropes and having a bit more fun. So I hope you enjoy. You're very welcome to use the template, and I will place a link to the training board at the bottom of this, in the comments at the bottom of these videos. So you're very welcome to take the full document, utilize it within your company if you want to train people, or if you want to learn how to mask and install joints and a little bit of painting training for yourself or your group, or however you want to use it. Please feel free. We do need really qualified guys. There's a drastic shortage of good tradies in Sydney, and I'm sure that there is a drastic shortage of good tradies worldwide right now. We really need good guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like, subscribe and share this video as much as you can. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. Have a great day. Let's go. Okay. So here I'm going to do the joint here and here, and then I'm going to do a joint here as well. I'll do this one first because it's the procedure on the job sheet. So do this one, then this one. And this is just for practice. Yep. So it could be a window, it could be an expansion joint, it could be anything like that, where two bits of concrete together,
yep,
or a window frame. So it's just to practice the skill and get the idea, you know. So the first thing we do is we just take the edges, and here is a straight edge. So the end I can put a little blocker there. Yeah. See how I pull it tight? I just get a piece long enough and I'll pull it tight. Good. Oops, a bit too short. It's really important to push the finger, make sure it sticks here. And here, let's come across here. Good. So you get a nice squared off joint, okay? Yeah. Now this next part is very important because this is where you push it in and make sure it sticks to the sides here. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I just take the paper towel. Yeah. You see the quality here? A little bit here, there, a little bit. That's perfect. Yeah. Now you see now, so I keep this clean, put aside. The paper towels are just the easiest because rags will get dirty and you get dirt everywhere. So now you see. Take this one off here. Wow, look at that.
It looks like easy.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It is easy.
Yeah.
And here.
Beautiful.
Oops. Perfect, yeah? Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll just get the camera now. I'll bring the camera in close. Beautiful. So now I'll show you how to tape up. Good. Okay, so what I'll do now, just get all this away. It's really important to try and keep clean.
Yeah, and everything, like all the rubbish on the shoe, they want to put into the bucket, isn't it?
So yeah, when even in the bag, and have a bag there,
bag, yeah.
put away so,
Okay.
so keep it really clean all the time, you know?
Okay.
So now this part is really important because when you're taping up, when we're taping here, we do the outside and then the inside. There's like a different technique. And you want to get exactly where the joint is going to go to. So the joint's going to come to here, right? Okay, so just pull this along to where I want the joint to be. Good. Beautiful. And here, I'll just pull it off there. Okay? So here really important I push my finger in, make sure I'm happy with the line. And then, come on this way. If I use a little bit of extra tape, it doesn't matter. Okay? So here, remember we've got a curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming on here. Touch that. And here I'm just going to touch here again. Now see here I've touched this by accident. Yeah. Can you use this one or can I also use a bit of tissue liquid? The best way, otherwise I make a mess. Fuck. So this is where it's so easy, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it again. I'll do it for one. If I try to touch it without the tape, I'm going to make a mess.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we have to.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll leave that. Take it off. Okay. And now, so I'll make sure I push this in, yeah, fully. Make sure it really sticks good. And now we're going to do the inside one. Now I'm going to show you a trick how to get the corner in here just perfect, okay? About how big do I want the joint now? It just depends on how big I want to make it. I just use my eye and unparallel. Now when I get to here, okay, watch this. Yeah, just hold it, pop it in. Yeah. Now come the other way. And again, hold it here, 45 degrees. Perfect. If I try to measure, it's really hard. Okay, and now just run across here. Yeah. And here.
So just we have to use something like make it straight and make it 40 degrees, 45 degrees.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. You see that I've got a little bit off.
Yeah.
So I just got to fix it up. So it's close. I just missed the angle on this one. So I can bring that. And adjust it. And then that will.
Yeah, maybe when we have like a window or something like that, yeah? This is the frame?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly like a window. Yeah. So you're learning how to do windows here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good there. It's close, eh? So now, I always, before I start, I'll make sure it's clean. Good. We're going to use this edge. This one's going to be beautiful. See that? Yeah. So what we're going to do, have that ready. We're going to fill it. And the corn doesn't need too much. A little bit, but not too much. See, I don't fill it all the way. Yeah, kind of, but not fully, see? Good. And always when I finish, pop that.
Yeah.
Pop, and then the pressure comes out. Otherwise, it keeps coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Good. So now, I've got my angle, okay?
Yeah.
Which one was it? That's right. So now when it comes from here, yeah? Is he picking up on that? There we go. Yeah. One, two. This way. Two. Beautiful. So you can see there, most importantly, you can see it's actually fully stuck in there. And everything's bonded on there. Sometimes you can use a little bit of a squirter.
Okay.
You can squirt it and make it even perfect, but you have to do this step first.
Okay.
You have to push it in and make sure no gaps before you put any detergent on there. Because what happens is the detergent, if it touches the surface before the polyurethane or before the silicone, it won't stick.
Okay.
The detergent, even if it looks like it sticks, in 1 month, 2 months, it will fall off. So we always have to make sure it's clean and dry. I'm just going to get some more tissues and then we'll take this off. Yeah. Yeah, so step one, all finished. And then sometimes step two, just a little bit. Beautiful, you know? But have to do, this is step one.
This is the last thing?
Yeah, sometimes. This here is perfect.
No,
It
okay.
doesn't need anything yet. So here is taking something out.
Ajá. Pues se echar de último. Pero parece que otra como ya no se necesita porque quedó bien.
Okay, good. Now use that one. It could be better, yeah? But it's pretty good. Yeah? So here, if I want to touch up, I can touch up a little bit here, a little bit there, you know? And then, but it's really small touch up, yeah? Here I can just bump it up a little bit.
Okay.
This one here, I can check it a little bit with a tool. I can retape it and touch it. I'll just show you with the camera, pulling close. Good. So there, you see, this is step one is this joint.
Yeah.
Step two is this joint, and this is the first part of the project. Then we're going to go to the painting section. We're going to paint this section here.
Okay.
So you see, this is the first part of the demonstration, and I'm going to show you the painting section as well. We'll do that next, and then you guys can get your board.
Perfect.
And you guys are going to be like the bomb, man. Okay, good. So just a little bit of training on these guns, okay? So they both do the same job. Okay? If I'm doing an expansion joint, I can use this one or this one.
Okay.
They do the same thing. But the only difference is
But this is the same material?
this one.
No.
No, this one is silicon. Yeah, this one's silicon, polyurethane. But I can put silicon here or polyurethane here. Okay, so this is just the product. I can put any product in here and use the gun. Same with here. We got the sausages inside. Okay, so this is a sausage inside.
No.
Yeah. And we just cut the end of it, cut the end off, and then we just put the cap over the top. Now, very important, when we cut the nozzle, just do a slight angle.
Okay.
If you do it flat, it doesn't go in us. With slight angle, we can go and it will fill as you move along the joint.
Okay.
So we basically put this, cut the end off the sausage, put the sausage inside, put the cap on top, okay, and then over with the lid. And then you saw we're pumping in, pumping. As soon as you finish, pop this here. Pop this, and then even take a rag as well, and just wipe it straight away. Keep it clean, because this, you'll be working and then you do this, and then suddenly it touches the wall or touches it, and it makes the mess really easy. So if you just keep it clean all the time, you'll be able to get the work done. Your job will stay clean, and everything's clean all the time. Clean. This one here is the same, exactly the same technique. See, so we're going to go through. I'm going to release the pressure. Releases, and it will slide back.
Yes.
Okay, it won't slide back without it. You have to push this, slide it back. So I'm going to put the gun in. Again, you just have a screw and nozzle. You have to cut the lip off here, cut the nozzle at an angle, and then slide it in. And then we're working, pump. And then as soon as we finish, pop this. Otherwise, it will keep pushing out there. And then just sort of keep it just so it's loose and working. Yeah. So 2 guns, that's basically it. 2 guns for the same purpose.
Okay.
To put a joint into a crack, a frame, a glass section, whatever it is. They both do the same thing. This has got a smaller amount of product, this has got a larger amount of product, but they do the same thing. And that's all. Okay guys, let's go on to the painting now. Good. We're now going to go through how to do the masking and how to get a straight line. Now remember, sometimes our buildings are a bit bent.
Yeah.
So if we've got a bent building and we do a straight line, it looks really bent. So we always follow the building. If the building's bent, we follow the building. If the roof is bent, we follow the line. Yeah? So the line from the building. For example, just go get the yellow spirit level there.
Yeah.
Just bring it here. Yeah, we'll use it. So if I put this vertical here, it will tell me exactly where the line is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if I come over here, for example, oh, it's blending, see? Now if I do this, I have to do that. Yeah, this is level, but this is no good. Yes, I have to go, if I'm going to put a joint here, see, I'll follow the building. See, it's not level, but I follow the building. Because we want to look, we want to keep the appearance parallel. Yeah? So what we do here, so this edge here may or may not be straight. We want to make sure it's parallel here and parallel here. So we've got a really nice square from the top down. Okay. So what I do, remember I said how far to come down?
Yeah.
How far was it?
100.
That's right. Good. So from the top, come down and mark 100. Good. And I'll come over here and I'll mark 100. So now I've got a parallel line through here. Okay. So now I just take the straight edge. So that's my line. I'm going to put the masking tape along here. Okay. Now the bottom, if I come up from the bottom, this might be different. The bottom might be different, but we're going to go the same distance from the top to the bottom. So what I do, I'm going to measure down to the corner. So 4, 6, 2. So if now 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. Okay, so I come over here. So come down 4, 6, 7. Right there. Good. And now come across the bottom. This I have to. No, it's okay. Come over here. See that? So now I know that my lines are the same together, they're parallel, okay? Now on this end here, we're just going to put tape, just to give a border, we're just going to put the tape down the edge. So use the edge for the... Now it may not be a perfect square, but the top is parallel, the bottom is parallel, the sides are parallel, so it looks like a square. Yeah. That's right, yeah. Good. So now I'll just take my tape and I pull it tight, okay? And just run with the line. Now I can kind of hold it there, see? And I just press along this edge here. So I don't want the paint to get under the tape. That's really important, okay? Now this side again, I waste a little bit of tape. Pull it tight. Just push it on the line. See how I hold it tight? There you go. And then down here, down the edge, I'm going to just use this edge to line it up. I don't have to measure, I just want to make a little frame, just to show you an example. Okay. So here, I just go to the outside edge. Good. And then I run my finger along the inside here. Good. Now this edge, we're not going to use tape. I want to see the brush. We're going to practice with the brush, you know? Because you can see, can we do cutting in? Sometimes we have to use this skill, and then other times we use tape. So I'm going to show you how we can cut in, and then how we can use the tape. Right, so I'll now get the paint. Okay. Good. So now we're going to paint this section through here now. And we're going to use a brush to cut in here. So on a straight edge. And then we're just going to roll here. And the main goal that we're going for is to get a uniform finish. So it's all even. The same finish all the way through there. And then when we take the tape off, we've got a beautiful straight line. And then here with no tape, we're going to make sure we've got a beautiful straight line. So you can see how you've got the skill. We're just practicing the skill, you know. So this brush here, it's a good cutting brush. And that off here. So this is a trade brush. We can use this as well. But this one here, we wouldn't mostly use it. We'd mainly be using the big one. Yeah, the big one. And we have a bigger roller. Okay, but just for practice, we're practicing with the small one. When we get on the big ball, and we will have a bigger board, or we can practice using the bigger roller, how much paint to get on there and so forth. But just to practice the skill, we use the small roller. Okay?
But normally when you have this kind of edge, we have to put a tab too, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It just, like I said, depends on your skill and the location. If it's on a big wall, which is on the side of the building, we can cut in really good. You don't need to put the tape there, you can just cut in beautiful. Really good. So you have to use your judgment when. But for now, you guys are going to tape all the time.
Yeah.
But I want to just So the first thing now, the first and vital thing when you're cutting in, you do not put too much paint on the brush, and you do not go straight to the corner. Okay? You always get the brush working first, away from the corner. Okay? Do this. And then I come into the corner, right? See that? You see The angle is about 45 degrees, kind of, okay? Come in. See that?
Yeah.
See how it didn't come straight to the corner. So there. That's pretty good. So I'll cut in nice and straight. Beautiful. And then I'll just run the brush on here to even it out. Now while this is wet, we want to roll straight away.
Okay.
Because if we do all the edges, sometimes when we roll it, you can see a frame.
Okay.
You see, we call that picture frame. You know the picture?
Yeah.
We call that picture frame. So we want to always roll while this is still wet. So we cut a corner, and then we get a roller out, and then we roll it straight away. So this is just a practice roller. It's not a very good one.
Yeah, but
You know, a little bit for the job. So now, when we're using the roller, 2 steps. All right.
Yeah.
Number 1 step, we don't try to finish. Number 1, we just get paint on the wall. See that? I just get the paint on it. Wall. And this is called layout. We just lay the paint onto the wall, okay? So lay it on. So get nice and even. Okay, now I've got the paint on, I can now finish. I'll just come down. Down. This is step 2. Step 2 we finish. Now see how my roller is going. See the steel in here?
yeah.
We always go this way. If I go this way, the weight can be a bit more heavy here.
Yeah.
You can get lines. Now again, we're going to lay out for the rest. I'll just get the paint onto the wall. Okay. You can imagine when you've got a big wall and a big roller, you just get the paint on. Get the paint on the wall, see? Otherwise it's too slow. Get the paint on, good. The paint's on the wall now. Beautiful. Look at that. I've got enough paint now. I even the paint out. Good. And now, so even it out, good. And now I finish.
Always in the same way, yeah?
Yeah, finish,
If you're
yeah.
gonna start with the top, you have to hit the up.
That's right. Sometimes with the texture, you have to go up to finish.
Yeah.
Generally with the coatings, we're just coming down. And then you finish all in the same direction. So all the guys are using the same method. So see that?
Yeah.
So I cut in. And you can see a couple of little lines still, see?
Yeah.
See that? So I want to try, that's why we do it wet. It does minimise that as much as possible. Huh?
Okay.
So we cut in, put the paint on, roll it out, finish. More paint, put the paint on, smooth it out, finish. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the steps. Now let's see how good it was.
And the brush will 45 degrees, yeah?
About 45, yeah. And just hold it like a pencil.
Okay.
When you write it,
Yeah.
just hold it like a pencil, like this. Brush in, and use it. So away from it first, just to get it right. And then you come in, then you work in, you never go straight to the corner.
Okay.
Yeah. So now let's take it, see how well it was. Did I do a good enough job? Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, very good.
And voila. Yeah? So what we've learned in this board is how to do the masking tape for the joints and how to put the joints in. Yeah. And then we went again, we learned some measuring, how to measure, how to draw the lines, and then put the masking tape in. And then we learned how to do the cutting in,
Yeah.
how to cut in,
Yeah.
and then we learned how to roll out. And what, remember the 2 steps for rolling?
Yeah. The first one, but after that brush,
Yep, that's
the
right.
rolling, with the rolling, we have to go the painted,
Yep.
and then we have to finish
Yes.
when I start to begin, like on the top or
Yep. Yeah, you got, yeah, so paint on the wall, which is lay the paint out, even out, and then finish. Lay it out. And that way you'll be faster because you just get the paint on the wall, you know?
Yeah.
Get the paint on the wall and then good. And you smooth it out and then finish and you go beautiful, done, next drop, come down. And when the paint runs out, you just stop. You don't fill up the bucket again. Fill up the bucket, come back and keep painting. Don't try to keep pushing more, you know? Just put the paint on, when the bucket runs out, just hit that on. Good, so now it's watching, guys.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, now you both pick up your boards.
Yeah.
Show me your boards.
I want to paint again the second time.
That's okay. We can do up on the wall. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, Colombia. Woo. Okay, good work, guys. Really good work.
Thank you very much.
Wow.